Hi everyone, my name's Dave and welcome to the YouTube channel Animal Animus, and I hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. I'll be speaking with you today from the Heart and Seat of the Soul, and today's short video is a continuation of the previous ones from this book, The Myth of a Goddess, Evolution of an Image, from Anne Baring and Jules Cashford. So ladies, thank you very much for letting me use your material, I appreciate that. So without further ado, the cave is the place of transformation, was the binding link between the past and the future of the men and women who lived in the forefront of it and held their religious rites deep in its interior sanctuary. Inside the caves were placed the stones that represented the souls of the dead who would be reborn from her womb. On the exterior walls, her image was sculpted. On the interior walls were painted the male and female animals who may have embodied the different aspects of her being, and the artist shamans who could hear her voice in the voice of the animal. Just before 1914, in the Ariège region of southwestern France, a vast complex of labyrinthine caves was discovered 60 feet below the surface of the ground. Campbell points out that this cave labyrinth of Tuc Audubert and Les Trois Frères together was used for at least 20,000 years and was one of the most important centres of religion, if not the greatest in the world. All the magnificently decorated caves of the Palaeolithic tribes were guarded by a formidably arduous approach, going from daylight into complete darkness. It is impossible not to feel a tremor of fear and awe, treading the same path into the heart of the earth as people did 30,000 years ago. They had only lamps of hollowed stone with juniper twig, wicks and oil made from animal fat to give them light. How did they find the courage to creep and slither and grasp their way through narrow labyrinthine passages, through caverns vast enough to contain a cathedral, to a sanctuary at the end, often 1 to 2 miles from the mouth of the cave? Following the tortuous pathway to the sanctuary or descending into an enormous light and spacious womb cavern have all the characteristics of a tribal initiation of the kind still practiced by some contemporary tribes. The vision at the end of this journey at Lascaux, the dazzling animals known only from field and forest, must have felt like a second birth into a new dimension. Dr. Herbert Kuhn describes his breakthrough into the ultimate cavern at Les Trois Frères in 1926. The hall in which we are now standing is gigantic. We let the light of the lamps run along the ceiling and walls, a majestic room. And there finally are the pictures. From top to bottom, a whole wall is covered with engravings. The surface has been worked with tools of stone, and there we see marshal the beasts that lived at the time in southern France: the mammoth, rhinoceros bison, wild horse, bear, wild ass reindeer, wolverine musk ox. Also the smaller animals appear: snowy owls, hares, and fish. And one sees darts everywhere, flying at the game. Truly a picture of the hunt, the picture of the magic of the hunt. So thanks for staying with me, ladies and gents. I'll leave that there. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.